Hello, my name is Steve Herman, and I'm the author of Mediumship Mastery, the Ultimate Guide, my book on mediumship training, which is available on Amazon. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel, and this video in particular. I'm going to talk a little bit about some really good ways in which you can attract the best possible helpers to assist you with your mediumship. A lot of mediums who get involved in this, although they do understand that they have guides, that they have helpers, who are somehow involved in the process of communication, don't really understand how crucial we are as mediums, regardless of the level of experience, on the assistance that we receive from those helpers in the spirit world. And I like to use the word helper as opposed to guides, because really they're specialists when it comes to communication. They regulate what takes place, they orchestrate what takes place, they assist when there's communicators who want to come through and touch in with their loved ones. And every single time that you sit for development and you train with your mediumship, your helpers who function as a team, years ago, they used to be referred to as the spirit band, but these individuals are there working with you. And we, of course, as mediums, we want to work with the highest and we want to work with the best. And we know that like attracts like. Those birds of a feather flock together. If you are of a certain mindset, well, it's only natural that your mind will be harmonious with the minds of someone on a similar wavelength. And we see this all the time here in our physical world, the types of people that we associate with and we bring in. But it's the same thing with the spirits. I know in my own experience as a medium over the years, oftentimes I'll give other mediums readings. I know thousands of mediums worldwide. And oftentimes I may be working with someone who's a medium, doing a session for them. And who do you think comes through from the spirit world? Well, oftentimes the people working with these mediums here in this physical world were mediums themselves. They're actively, for decades, for much of their life, involved, sometimes within the spiritualist movement, but they were involved with mediumship. Surprisingly, many times the recipients and the individuals they in the present work with might have even known these people. Sometimes maybe they even studied with these individuals who might have been quite elderly at the time. Then they kick the bucket and, well, they have this love of communication between the two dimensions, right? The spirit dimension and the physical. They're really into mediumship. They understand the mechanics of it. So they go to the spirit world. And that propensity, that compassion is still there, the desire to serve and the desire to work with people because they know how it works. So how do we attract these people? Well, the big thing is you want to have the right motivation. You don't want to be selfish. Oh, I want to have people look at me and think I'm so wonderful because I'm a medium, or I want to make a lot of money off of it. That's really not why we want to do it. We want to examine our motivation. But if you're motivated with a desire to serve and help, you'll attract similar-minded people to you. Now, no one helper in the spirit world is necessarily going to be appropriate for all sorts of different mediums. So they are drawn to you. You might say they choose you in one sense, and it's based on the energy that you're putting out. And certainly they have different capabilities themselves, but if you work on yourself as an individual, you do your best to improve yourself, well, it's going to really help them. Much of what takes place during development is, you're learning to connect with them simultaneously. They're learning to blend with you, to connect with you. And they do this especially when you meditate on your own, you sit in the power on your own, and when you're sitting in a group. But they also do it even outside of the circle situation. Just you're doing things in your own daily life. They blend their energies and their minds with yours, and they learn, they connect with you on a very close, intimate level. They really go inside your mind, and they harmonize themselves with you. And you can do a lot, you can help them by doing as much as possible to raise your own vibration, to improve yourself intellectually, to improve yourself emotionally. If you have problems, you need the therapy, whatever it might be, work on improving yourself. Work on being the best example you can be. And ultimately, you're going to be the best possible instrument for God to work through, for the higher spirits. You know, they'll be drawn to you, because all mediumship is teamwork. And sometimes people get into guide worship. You know, I have Totem Pole as my guide. I have Big Chief Bacon Rind. They get into all this name dropping with whoever their guides are. And it's a very close personal relationship that you have with these individuals who work with you. So it's good to know them in one sense. But what's really, really important is being the best possible vehicle you can be for the spirit world. Working on yourself and recognizing that you're part of a team. And of course, you can't work as a medium without them, and they need to work with you. They can't reach people here in this physical world without a reliable medium. So these are some ideas to think about, but I want to encourage you with your development. You know, please smack that subscribe button below if you haven't already. Please share this video. If you've got questions about development, feel free to ask, or any comments of your own. I teach worldwide. I teach online, in person, and I go all over the place, and I'm really into sharing. So feel free to contact me if I can help you in any way. So thanks for watching this video, and God bless you.